Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Virgo Verdict this afternoon. I'm your host, Sherrod Corn, with my co hosts.
I'm Tracy Ricks. Welcome to the Virgo Verdict. Two Virgos up in here talking shit.
Yeah, we're Virgoans. My husband earns four times more than me. I earn 68K and he earns 280. Our rent is 2,500 a month. We've been splitting rent 50-50 since we moved in together before we got married. The arrangement did not change after we got married, and now that we have a baby, with me having zero income, so I'm relying on my personal savings. I say personal because we don't have a joint account. We are currently looking for a house, and I'm also expect to contribute for the deposit, 75% of my total savings. Is this fair? What is the best way to approach this? A few things to highlight. Utility bills used to be split 50-50, but since I stopped working, he pays for them. Since there is no joint account and he doesn't give me any allowance for baby stuff, I ended up buying most of them. Baby is only 4 months old and breastfed exclusively. He pays for most of the grocery bills and dine out. If I go by myself, I have to pay, so I try not to. He funds our overseas travel once a year to visit his family. We don't have any loans or debt. What's your verdict on this?
I have so many thoughts. I have so
Yeah.
many thoughts on this. So, if my husband makes four times what I make and I'm on maternity leave
Making nothing.
and I get nothing on maternity leave. And see, this is what I mean. So I don't like the 50-50 shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what's meant by 100-100. So sometimes your partner is not going to have their 100, right?
Right.
Sometimes they're only going to have 80.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they're only going to have 20. So that means I need to pick up where they don't have it, okay? So if my wife is on maternity, I make four times what she makes. So, and if she's not working and she's not bringing anything in because she's on maternity leave, I make 400 times what she makes. So that means it's my turn to step up and take care of. First of all, this is my wife. I need to take care of my wife.
Mm-hmm.
And she just had our baby.
Mm-hmm.
I need to take care of her. I need to make sure she has everything that she needs because she's the mother of our baby. And she's going to be taking care of the baby. That's her job right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's on maternity leave so that she can do this exclusively. This is her job. So that she can do that job. So let's look at maternity leave, taking care of a baby during that time period as an actual job. Um the reward or the payment is me stepping up so that she can do her job well. My wife on maternity leave should not have to worry about anything. She should only be concerning herself with taking care of her, taking care of the baby, and helping maintain the part of our relationship that she can maintain right now. Especially if I'm making four times what she made, I'm not expecting my wife to do shit but take care of the fucking baby. So my question to her would be, you need to evaluate what kind of person you with.
Mm.
And can you spend the rest of your life with this person knowing like he's seeing you, you done pushed out a baby. You got some savings, but still I make four times what you make, and I'm expecting you now to spend 75% of your savings. You don't got no money coming in. So I'm expecting you now to spend 75% of your savings to buy this house, and I make four times what you make. That's There's an imbalance here. There's an imbalance in the
You
relationship.
don't say.
And I want to know where this man is from because she says we go out of town every year to go to his home, go back to wherever the fuck he's from.
Right.
Where the fuck y'all from? Like, where you from? And yeah, we going to your hometown, so yeah, you should be paying, and you make four times what I make.
Hmm.
Yes, you should be footing that bill, but in no way is that fair. In no way is that fair.
Okay.
So, but also, Sharad, these are things that need to be talked about prior to marriage.
Yeah.
These are things that need to be set in stone, talked about, rehashed, so that when these situations come up, everybody knows what role they play. Everybody
Hmm.
knows what's happening. Because if they had talked about this prior to marriage, I highly doubt that she would have agreed to this situation. And I highly doubt that she would have married that man
Well,
because that ain't cool.
it does says prior to them getting married. That's what they were doing. But and you know how I'm cut when it comes to females and money. But 280,000, bruh. Right?
And she ain't even making 70 grand a
And
year.
she
You making
okay.
280,000.
I'm gonna say this. In my current situation right now, if a woman were to move in with me, my house is paid for, right? All I got are the bills and taxes. You know, I'm taking care of that shit anyway because I live here. This is my shit, right?
Right.
She
Right.
comes in and says, "What do you want me to pay?" Take something. Whatever. Just take something. I don't have cable. Oh, you want cable? Well, you got to pay for cable because I don't need it. You know,
Mhm.
I don't mind doing the heavy lifting, right?
Mhm.
I don't mind doing the things that men are supposed to do, right? I just
Mhm.
want to know you got my back. I just want to know that, hey, if some shit jump off, I can turn to you for help because everybody in every situation has needed help. I mean, hell, Mike Tyson lost $100 million, gained it back, right? Trump lost over 100 million, got it back. Millionaires lose it all. So you got to
Mhm.
expect normal people to need some help at some point, right?
Mhm.
So he makes 280,000. She makes 70, 68, 70. I don't think it should be a 50-50. You
No,
know what
not
I'm
at
saying?
all. Not at
It should
all.
not be a 50-50. She should,
Not at all.
if anything, take care of the light work, buy some groceries or what the hell ever. All I'm saying is you make 280. Now, she makes nothing with y'all kid. Bruh, if you don't step your punk ass up on this one and take
It
care of
just
everything,
like it sounds like he don't even like his wife.
hey,
Like you can't like her. When I moved in with my mate, he said the same thing you said. He was like, I live here I gotta pay this shit anyway. I live here. This is my shit. So if you want to pay some, like, do the groceries. That was my bill. The groceries was my bill.
right. I mean,
And we were both working, but he was like, I'm gonna pay this anyway. I don't need your money. I gotta pay it anyway. Even if you weren't here, I would be paying it. So, if the groceries, do the groceries. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. And dude, she done had your back. Yeah. I would venture to say he don't even really like her.
and you know
Like,
what?
for real.
I'm putting it now. They're looking for another house, and you want her to take 75% of her personal savings and put towards the house. It's like, come on, bruh. You know,
Yeah,
hey,
why?
how my man Boosie go? Come on, dog.
Right. Because my question is why though? Why
Hey,
do you want her to take 75% of her personal savings?
yeah,
Why would you want that? Why would you, as a husband and as a friend? Because again, I believe that my husband has got to be my friend.
right.
As a friend, why would you want that for your friend?
And I got
I'm
you.
trying to ease a burden here.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
trying to make the load lighter. If you can't make my load lighter, what the fuck am I here? What are we doing here?
You know, she got the baby, right? She has the baby, and like I said, I'm just one of those people that think, hey, yo, I don't want no woman sitting on her ass around the house, right? Fuck that, you know. An idle mind is the devil's ass to play with. That's what I think. But she got the baby, right? And I'm gonna put it to you this way: I can afford to have you sit at the crib and take care of our children, to make sure that they become the best versions of themselves possible. See, the thing is, I had joint custody of my children, my 5 children with my ex-wife. So she had a week, I had a week. I know what that shit feels like when you sitting at the crib with them all day. Hey, lost my job at one point. I'm on unemployment and I'm sitting there with them all day long, watching them rip and run and all this other shit. And it's like, all right, I mean, I get it. I see, you know, the struggle, and I see, you know, you want to talk to other adults. You want to get away from these little people. Dude has this woman sitting at the crib, his child. He makes $280,000 a year. She makes nothing, right? And let me see. Let me look at this shit again, because he said she got to put in 75% of her total savings to contribute towards a new house. Um, and it says a few things to highlight is he pays the utility bills. He makes 280. Since there's no joint account, he doesn't give me any allowance. Now, see this right here, this shit right here. He doesn't give her any allowance for baby stuff. Dude, that was a joint venture right there.
You're right. That's your kid too.
That
That's
was
your
a
kid too.
that was a joint.
Not just her kid.
It's y'all kid. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all kid.
Right.
He pays for most of the grocery bills, and dine out. If I go by myself, I have to pay, so I try not to. Whatever on that one. But he's supposed to take care of that shit. He funds our overseas travel once a year to visit his family. It's his family. He wants to go.
It's
He
his
he should.
right.
We
He
don't have any
should.
loans or debts. So basically, what it says is what it's saying is he is in position to take care of all this shit until you get back on your feet to do whatever it is that you were doing. But he making $280,000, right? I wouldn't be expecting you to take care 50-50 with me on your salary. You can't match
No,
me. You can't
can't.
match me. So my verdict on this is dude need to grow the hell up. You know, just take care of the shit like you supposed to, bruh. You know, I don't agree with a lot of these women when they say, hey, I want to sit at home and have an easy life. Baby, we all want an easy life. But in this situation, you got the kid. You know, you had a child with her and she's sitting at home making nothing. So you want her to go on her savings to help pay for something you can take care of easily. So my verdict is on this, even though this dude makes 280,000, he should be paying the bulk of everything. I'm sorry. It just is
Right.
what it is. He should be
Yeah.
taking care of the bulk of everything, and she should be taking her money, maybe saving some of it, rainy day emergency, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't be going out and getting the Birkin bags, Chanel's, and all of that shit. But in case of an emergency, you know what I'm saying, have some money to the side in case he lose that 280K one day if that happens. So,
Yeah.
bruh, step up, man. Stop bullshitting. That's my
Yes, I
verdict.
agree.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all for coming in, stopping by, listening to me and Tracy give our Virgo verdict of live situations. Remember,
Yes.
like, share, subscribe to the channel so we can grow it and have a wider range of conversations. So, until
Yes.
next time.
And if there's anything you want to talk
Oh
about,
yeah, yeah.
leave us a comment.
Mhm.
We're open to discussion. Any type of discussion. I especially love relationship discussions because men and women, black men in particular,
Yeah.
have seemed to be beefing a lot here
Hey,
lately, and I want to
let's talk about the
I
gender
want
wars next week.
gender because there is a gender war
Yeah.
going on. Like women talking about what they don't want, men talking about what they don't want. I want to create some solutions to
Yep.
that because I want to get back to the love.
Yeah. And then remember, unity in our community creates opportunities for you and me. So, on that
Amen.
note, peace.